Kyle says, in February, the new Pope shared a post from the National Catholic Reporter repeating the headline, J.D. Vance is wrong. Jesus doesn't ask us to rank our love for others, in which the writer rebuts Vance's claim that Christians prioritize loving people close to them before those from other countries. Oh, it's going to be a long, rough ride for the maggots.
We have tariffs, then we don't. Then we're on a pause, then we're not. Then we're going to make deals, and actually we're not going to make deals. I'm just going to say a new number. And so I don't know. I got a mate, he's trying to decide whether to buy an air conditioner. He asked me, should I buy it now? And I said, well, tariffs are high, maybe they'll come down, but maybe they'll go up. I don't know. And we're all frozen in place.
But maybe we should tie our kangaroo down, sport.
That's Justin Wolfers. He's a prominent economist.
Okay.
Mate.
And he's throwing another shrimp on the Barbie.
No, he's not. We can afford it.
Okay.
The shrimp is tariffed. Yeah, it's hard to sum up how ridiculous this trade nonsense is at this point, right? Mm-hmm. Vince said, it looks like he's negotiating with himself at this point. If China doesn't cave, he may have to negotiate himself down even further. And this is on social media. How about 80%? He just, right? He took 145%. And they're not even talking to China yet.
Right.
Oh, my God. Z is just laughing his ass off at this point. Right. Ronald said, art of the deal is raising the tariff to 145%, then cutting it almost in half, despite the fact that China has made no concession and has completely ignored you. Z just sits back and laughs at the orange clown. Thank you. Yes, Ronald. Thank you. Okay. Oh, this one was my favorite. As a reporter said, but we're seeing as a result that ports here in the U.S., the traffic is really slowed, and now thousands of dock workers and truck drivers are worried about their jobs. Trump. Oh, that means we lose less money. When you say it's slowed down, that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Yeah, it's a real good thing, what you're doing. Tell us about the rabbits again.
Yeah, killing world economy is a good thing?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and also, did I miss that he thinks Mattel is a country? Does he, now, after he saw the Alcatraz movie, did he watch the Barbie movie and he thinks, like, Barbie Land's a real place?
It is.
Are they tariffed now? Oh,
my friend,
it is real.
He has tariffed like Wakanda and also Narnia and Barbie Land?
Yes. One of my best friends works at Mattel, and that came as a surprise to him yesterday that he worked for another country.
Oh, dear. I hope that border dispute between Mattel and Lego gets resolved.
Legoland.
Yeah. But they both border McDonald land.
Oh, do they?
Uh-huh.
The McDonald's playpen.
Yeah.
Who gets the ball job? I'm thinking Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sorry.
Some McDonald's playlands had ball crawls.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Trump said yesterday, Mattel, they're the only country. Remember when he called Tim Cook Tim Apple?
Yes.
He thinks he's actually Apple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Mattel, they're the only country I've heard. They said we're going to try someplace else. We'll let them go, and we'll put 100% tariff on their Barbies, and they won't sell one toy in the U.S. He's just like the Grinch meets...
Does he?
I don't know. The Ebenezer Scrooge meets Mr. Potter meets like every horrible Christmas movie villain.
Does he realize that Mattel makes more than just Barbie? I mean, they own every toy line that you can think of.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back to Popin. Could you take your organ out? Thank you. Kyle says, in February, the new Pope shared a post from the National Catholic Reporter repeating the headline, J.D. Vance is wrong. Jesus doesn't ask us to rank our love for others, in which the writer rebuts Vance's claim that Christians prioritize loving people close to them before those from other countries. Oh, it's going to be a long, rough ride for the maggots with new Pope Bob from Chicago.
Pope Leo the 14th.
Pete in Wisconsin. Good morning, everybody. And Pete.
Hey, good, buddy. Every morning, how we doing this morning? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I wanted to call was in the game of Onion headline or Real News, Judge Boxline becoming the DC whatever, at this point. I think the Senate Democrats really have a golden opportunity here. Like, really dive into the Fox News knowingly lying about the 2020 election and really put Pirro on the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, like, I don't know why they didn't do it with all the other ones, but for goodness sakes, you can kill two birds with one stone if you just hold somebody accountable at Fox News. And this is a perfect opportunity.
That's the only requirement now to be in his cabinet. You suck up to him on Fox News, and then he, By the way, I have Pete. Are you ready? Brett Kavanaugh, Judge.
I'm here.
Brett Kavanaugh, Judge Jeanine Pirro, and Pete Hegseth walk into a bar. That's it. That's the whole joke.
Oh, well, if I could just keep on the Pope and the Pope here for a second.
Yes,
right.
please. Pope away.
I know the Pope is from Chicago, and I'm assuming he's a Bears fan.
Bears.
But I'd just like to remind him that the G on the Packers helmet stands for God's team. All I'm going to say.
Don't you try to pull Pope Bob's football affections down to Wisconsin. Okay.
Does he? I don't know.
What? Oh. Okay. Oh, someone else noticed the other thing in Trump's tweet about which one was this about? The Fed chair Jerome, too late, Powell, loser. And but he put the word eggs in quotes. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I saw
eggs.
that.
The price of eggs is down, but it's eggs is in quotes. I don't.
There's a Tumblr called superfluous quotation marks that would go on there.
So when you go to get your groceries, as we just made up that word now, make sure you do ask for eggs in quotes. Just put everything in quotes.
Okay, yeah, because that's not annoying.
Anne in Illinois, very excited about Pope Bob. Hi, Anne.
Hi, Stephanie. Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you.
Born on Chicago's South Side.
Oh, was your daddy a cop? Oh, maybe his daddy was a cop.
No, he wasn't. No, my dad was a factory worker, but now my brother is a cop.
Okay.
Anyhow, but graduated from Catholic grade school. Then when I was a teenager, we moved out to the Chicago South suburbs, living about 1.5 miles away from the Pope in Dalton. Anyhow, that's my little connection. But I want to share my small victory with you.
Yes.
And that is the fact that we now have a blue state Pope.
Yes, we do.
Oh, even better.
Not just a Chicagoan, he's a blue
state Pope.
Yep, and I plan to troll every maggot, every opportunity I have with those 3 words, blue state Pope.
Yeah, I mean, and I gotta say, like everybody is saying, I don't think this is an accident. Thank God America has someone actually a moral human, a decent human to represent us in the world and not just Donald Trump, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. We needed this counterweight. And some people have been posting that this might be the great battle of the Antichrist versus the Pope,
There you go. Could you take your organ out for me again? Let's pope some more popey. Atheist Dam says Trump cultists crying woke Pope because Leo said Jesus wouldn't build border walls or deport children. That's not woke. That's basic gospel. If your Christianity requires cages, bans, and loyalty tests, it's not a faith. It's a faith. It's a fascism with a crucifix. The real Jesus was brown, homeless, and radical. You wouldn't follow him. You would call ICE. Thank you. Mm-hmm. That was just that was like a hors d'oeuvre before we have my personal comedy Jesus, John Fugelsang. Oh, Glenn Kirschner is Monday. He is busy this morning, in case you're wondering.
Yep.
And then JoJo from Jerz, our beloved and rude pundit, all on Monday.
It's going to be a good show on Monday. I'd tune in if I were you.
Very, very un-Monday. Yes. And also, there's new Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches.
Yes, there are. Official.
Oh, this changes the entire face of the Pop-Tart debate.
There are some restaurants that have served Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches for a while, but this is Pop-Tart getting into the Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich game.
The main reason I hired Bella is because she agrees with me.
Yes.
Unfrosted cinnamon Pop-Tarts are the only acceptable Pop-Tart. That ice cream one looks fantastic. Have you seen it?
They're frosted.
No.
Yeah, they are.
No.
Yes, they are.
No. I saw the picture.
I'm going to look this up right now.
All right, let's look it up.
Some of them are frosted, some are not. Most of them are frosted.
Anyway, now I'm like, I don't usually eat sweets, but I'm like, cinnamon.
Those sound really good.
They look frosted.
Pop-Tart.
They are.
What?
See? I told you.
Damn it.
I'm right.
Damn it. I'm going to bomb Pop-Tart and Mattel.
Bye, Barbie. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Yeah. Stupid. Oh, hey there, it's Stephanie Miller. If you're like me and you love sharp political insight, pointy, you like it pointy and sharp, bold opinions, and a touch of humor to make sense of these crazy times, have I got some fantastic news for you. The Political Voices Network is now on Substack. This is your new go-to for the best in independent media. We're talking about my show streaming daily with episodes on demand, the fearless of journalism of Brian Karem, the brilliant side-splitting satire of John Fugelsang, the unrelenting working-class advocacy courtesy of Rick Smith, and so much more. Here's the best part. Subscribing is so easy. You can join for free or go to the extra mile. Support these incredible independent voices by signing up for a full subscription starting at just $8. You'll get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes insights, and a chance to directly fuel fearless, unfiltered media. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to politicalvoicesnetwork.com. Hit that subscribe button and become part of the movement keeping truth alive in an era of corporate media overload. Every subscription helps, especially yours. One more time, that is politicalvoicesnetwork.com. Sign up now. Do it.